I feel like I'm having sleepless nights because of this man's voice and because of his talent. I cannot deal with what this is, what I have stumbled upon. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. This seems to have become my daily routine. Scour the internet and YouTube for Stell covers and TikTok videos and all sorts. Please have a look at the description below to see what I'm including in this video. This is a variety of recommendations, a variety of videos of Stell doing what he does best. Singing on a variety of different stages too. It's just wild that I get to watch all this stuff whenever I want, isn't it? So I'm starting right here with a cover of Adele's songs, which is always going to be tough for a guy. But if anyone can do it, then Stell can do it. And I'm sorry, is he eating in the middle of all of this?
There ain't no gold in this river that I've been washing my hands in forever. I know there is hope in these waters.
Gosh.
I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence, baby. Let me go easy on me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. Had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me.
This is like multitasking to the max right now. He is doing so many different things right now. His resonance is utterly beautiful. And why is that? A big part of that is this beautiful face that he has been gifted with. That wonderful nose, that space in his head is what allows him to create this wonderful resonance. His transferring between the different types of voices is supreme. It is effortless. I think you would barely even notice. It is so clean. He is a very clean singer, and it's crazy because you can see the amount of work that he's done to get there. Like it, I think even the best of the very best can't be this perfect. It's that pitch perfectness. He has done this a million, a billion times before. He knows exactly which note goes where and how to produce a sound, how to make his voice sound a particular way, and he's done it all. He has explored every single part of his voice, and I think sometimes you get a singer that has a good range. They then come into this industry and they continue to grow and they get training and they get opportunities. I think that with Stell, he spent a lot of time by himself singing, really listening to himself, really listening to other people. And so he's explored every part, every corner, all of the unprettiness that probably went with being a young man and going through that evolution that you do with your voice, the voice breaking, and you finding yourselves and being able to, and actually just that realization that you're a male soprano. That's pretty rare. Getting to grips with the kind of songs that you can sing, you would like to sing, what people expect you to sing, all of that. He did all of that prior, I think, to SB19 even coming about.
There ain't no rules for things to change.
And I can't help but just melt.
We are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You can't deny how hard I've tried. I changed who I was to put you both first, but now I give up. Go easy on me, baby.
Oh,
I was still
so hard to sing this. This is a very up and down song.
Had no time to choose what I chose to do. So easy on me. Stop. Tama na.
Just like that. Wet your whistle. And he's not even on
Nilalamig na yung
stage.
bibig ako.
And he can just sing like that. Don't tell me he's going to start eating in the middle of this. Oh, okay. He's really eating in the middle of singing these songs.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, that multitasking thing. So even when he's singing, he's looking around on the screens and just like thinking about what he's going to do tomorrow, what he needs to eat for dinner.
Pag kumakanta talaga ako, dumadami yung viewers. Kayo ah. Kayo. I can see you.
So what he would just do this and ask people for requests. He's got such a healthy voice. I hope he looks after it. I'm sure he does.
I'll leave my heart at the door. I won't say a word. They've all been said before, you know. So why do we just play pretend like we're not scared of what is coming? We're scared of having nothing left to go. Get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you.
Gosh.
Hold me like
You can definitely tell he comes from a place of choir.
give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do.
Look at how relaxed all of this is.
It matters how it ends. 'Cause what if I never love again?
I mean, what does he actually want me to do?
I need your honesty. It's already in your eyes, and I'm sure my eyes they speak for me. No one knows me like you do, and since you're the only one that matters, tell me who.
I'm trying to catch him taking a breath. It is wild, his breath control. Like, how does he take breaths? It's not even short, sharp breaths. Whatever he's doing works incredibly well.
You are unto the dawn. Get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use.
Oh, his ear is so tuned in to notes and musics.
It matters how it ends. 'Cause what if I never love again?
Too high. a great example of some very responsible singing right there, because I think some of that would have probably gone up quite high, and he's just having fun. This is not a proper stage. I don't know to what extent he warms up every single day, but I'm really glad that he doesn't just blindly go for these notes in order to look cool or to show off. I don't think he's that sort of a person anyway, but it's really nice to see him be responsible with that voice. So my worry about him having a healthy voice and hoping that he maintains that and takes care of that, I think he's just proven to me that he really does.
Hindi ko na alam to guys, sorry.
That's it.
Sorry po, Bobby. Kumasagot yun.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the end of this. This was just an absolute treat. I love the older stuff that Adele has done. Some of the newer stuff I'm not really a fan of, but that might be when I heard those songs or when I heard her first couple of albums, for example. Maybe I was in a space that I needed songs like that, and at the moment I'm really not. I'm sure I'll love some of her more recent stuff, but I've just not really been able to get into it that much. But it's interesting, isn't it, when you start to see the trend, the kinds of artists, the songs that he covers. It's interesting, isn't it? Let's move on to the next one. I can't contain myself. I used to love this song so much. Here he goes with this handsome boyfriend hair again.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
I used to really love Bruno Mars, like a lot.
I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing.
I really love that he has a higher voice, but he's not moany or whiny at all. He could be, for effect. Gosh.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Hey. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, game, let's go. Dapat kumanta ka ng mga luma eh. Ay, mga luma. Oh, right there. Okay lang, malakas daw. Sa puso'y nag-iisa, mayroong himig na maala. Dapat
Just sing into his ear, don't sing into the microphone. Snow could harmonize with anything. Pablo's like a little cat. It's always interesting to hear one member cover an entire song. Because of course they can all do it, but you notice that you're missing those other flavors that you get so used to, and that they bring so much to their group songs. Pablo, why so cute? You remind me of my cat. Come on, go, go, go. You. I mean, they're just having a little bit of fun. This is quite a chill environment. They're obviously trying to do a good job, as any artist would. But there are artists out there that actually sing their own songs and they don't sound as good. And I can't believe that they're just sat there, 2 out of 5, having a little bit of fun, having a conversation within their eyes, and they're still killing it like this. Someone slap them. Stell looks like Superman. Why does he look like Superman right now? Blow. These dorks. Can I watch the whole of these episodes somewhere? Can I just go back to this moment right here? I know how special he is, right? You tell me. Everyone tells me how special Stell is. And I know that he's doing incredibly well as himself and as a member of SB19, but I don't know why I suddenly look at him and I think he's really destined for some big stuff. Don't you just suddenly see someone in a totally different light? And I see him and it makes me feel really, really excited because I just feel like there's going to be a moment where his talent is going to be fully unlocked, and then what? Then what's going to happen? But I see him in these sweet, humble moments, and I'm like, no one's really ready for that real recognition. This is wild. This is so good. I actually want to watch these, even if they're not subbed. Maybe not with you, but watch them in my own time. Because they just seem so fun. I've seen that. I don't know if each of the members, but I definitely saw that Ken had an episode, and that he was singing something as well. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but yeah, tell me. Now, before I even press play, let me talk to you about musical theatre. You're probably like, Harari, you're such a liar. You say that your favourite song is every song, and that would probably be quite right. I listen to a lot of music. However, musical theatre is really important to me. That is what I have studied, what I live for, what I am most passionate about in life. So naturally, I'm going to love a few musical theatre songs, aren't I? But if I name you my top 3 favourite songs ever from musical theatre, they would be A Whole New World from Aladdin, Defying Gravity from Wicked, and Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. And it just so happens that there are all these links, and I'm just loving this. I know I'm going to love this, but why is it only 1 minute and 34 seconds?
Sing with us. Here's your part.
He's gonna sound so
Look at this
good.
stuff. 1, 2, ready.
Look at this stuff. Is it
Soft.
neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who
Thank goodness he
has
didn't change it to boy.
everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore.
He's made for musical
One thing
theatre.
on a mops, I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I'm ready to know what the people are. Ask them my questions and get some answers. Want some fire when why does it?
What's the word?
When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
I have been floored by this individual right here. I cannot tell you. I feel like I'm having sleepless nights because of this man's voice and because of his talent. I cannot deal with what this is, what I have stumbled upon. I just can't deal.
Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
I love how gently he approached that song, because obviously in the middle of it, in the full song, you get the whole build, but he didn't get that. But he had to still showcase that in the 1 minute, 20-ish seconds that he performed that for. That ending was absolutely killer. Can I tell you something that I really love that singers do, especially if English is not your native language? I know that obviously things are different in the Philippines. I say this a lot about Korean singers, but pronunciation is not that important, okay? I completely understand. Not everybody has to speak English. Not everybody has to get things perfect. I mean, look at me. I cannot pronounce a lot of the things in your languages. It's almost impossible. No matter how many times you say to me, I'm still getting it wrong. And I'm really grateful that you're so patient with me, because I'm trying to learn every single day. However, in something like this, I feel like it is quite important, especially with musical theatre, because the phrasing and because the timing is so precise. If he didn't end that last world with that D, it kind of misses the meaning of it, right? The importance of the word world lies in the D. So if he had just said whirl, which a lot of people that do not speak English as their native language do, I would have been really disappointed with the fact that he's so meticulous about pronunciation, about where words land, start, end. I'm just so grateful. Honestly, this was fantastic. Now, another pause before I even begin, because if you ask me what my most favourite song from this movie is, it is not Shallow. I'm sick to death of that song, and I think it's somewhat overrated, especially when you watch the full movie. You think that the entire impact actually lies in this final song. I'll Never Love Again is such a Whitney Houston sort of a song, and it almost belongs in Bodyguard. But I love and adore this song so much, and I think that Lady Gaga did such a fantastic job in performing this song, and Stell covered it. Really? Why not the whole thing?
Wish I could. I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to.
Oh,
Maybe even cried for you.
oh my God.
If I knew.
It's the disappointment in the voice, feeling dejected. Those are really difficult to get, right?
It would maybe even cried for you. If I knew it would be the last time, I would have broke my heart in two.
Oh,
Don't wanna start another fire.
he's an actual angel.
Don't wanna know another kiss. No other name falling on my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger. I'll let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again.
I would have loved to hear him sing the entire thing, especially when you get to the end. That's not even fair. This is a crime. Complete the song right now.
When I was young, I never needed anyone.
I just know this is going to be the end.
And making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
Whoa.
Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dialed the telephone,
Oh. His vowel placements.
all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself.
I mean, look at all of these song choices. These are those big, massive singers. Those mezzo singers, right?
Sometimes I feel so insecure. Our love so distant and obscure remains the cure.
Oh, that vibrato.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
Look at how he's pacing himself through the song as well, because you know that he can hit it higher than that, sharper than that, louder than that, yet he's pacing himself because he's storytelling. This is the wonderful thing about Stell, and this is why I think that he's destined for musical theatre, whether that's on stage or in movies. But he's a real storyteller. He takes his time and he knows how to do that. Even people are taught to do that and they can't.
All by myself anymore.
So what is this from?
When I was young,
Oh,
I never needed anyone.
such control over everything.
And making love was just for fun. I
Listen to
never
that pronunciation of
needed
love.
anyone.
This goes beyond anything. This is true showmanship. So not only, I mean, the lyric is love, but the way that he throws that out there with like, he's almost like love.
And making love was just for fun.
He's changed the meaning of
Those
love.
days are gone.
My God.
When I was young, I never needed anyone.
There's something Freddie Mercury going on right now, and I don't know what it is.
Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
Oh, I I hope he taps into that part of his voice in the future. That was crazy. Does Stell play any instruments? Of course I'm going to go back and listen to that again. The funny thing about this song is I think most singers would get scared by that note and they'd kind of like cop out of it. But he really doesn't. He goes for it. And as much as I thought he was going to go for it, he went for it a little bit more. That was wild. He could go higher, to be honest. His voice is starting to break just a little bit too much air there, but my God. And see the difference between him doing that note just now with a little bit too much air and then him singing this little bit now. He's got this bit spot on now. He knows exactly what to do. Oh, the little growl. And of course his ad-libs were going to be great. It's these little growls that are getting me. Oh. Now this is spectacular. When an artist covers another artist's song and they don't just copy it word for word, note for note, I really love that. Of course, there are some things that you must recreate, like that top note. You've got to do that, otherwise you're doing a disservice to both us and to Whitney. However, putting a stamp on a song like this, it's really difficult to do, but do you see how much he's changing up those ad-libs? And he seems confident. He's done this a million times before. And he does those tricks and notes, but he knows how to get back down from them as well. Whatever this show was, if you weren't aware of him prior to this, you would have been on the floor at the end because you would have been like, why did I not pay attention to this previously? Who the hell is this guy? And how does he sing like this with such ease? I still don't think that's 100% from him. I think that he hasn't unlocked that level, you know. It's not that he's not giving his 100%. He's just not unlocked that level. And that just comes with age and with more experience. We're not ready for what that's going to be like, isn't it? He does these tricks. He does these riffs. He knows how to get down from them elegantly. Many singers can do that, but they don't know how to come back down. That is a really wonderful quality to have. Like, I'm just constantly being attacked by his talent. And it pains me to say it, but SB19 isn't it. For all of them, they must continue to grow. As a group, within the group, but also outside of the group. It is so important. for 5 individuals like that to continue growing and pushing themselves. What is he? All these videos do is, firstly, make me fall in love with him even more. But in all seriousness, just make me not believe that he's real. That he's a real person. The same person that was bullied, that went through so many hardships, that people made fun of, that people hated, that people called a visual whole. They wouldn't dare call him anything else, because he could sing every man and most females out of this park. I'm really grateful for coming across Alamat. This is a note on the side, because somehow they kind of put SB19 and their importance in perspective for me. Similar things have happened when I was exploring K-pop. My first into K-pop was BTS, and when I discovered them, I was like, whoa, what is this? And then soon after, I discovered outstanding group after outstanding group. I mean, if I talk to you about B2B, my love for B2B, how B2B got me through a really difficult time in my life, and how they are the kings. But if it wasn't for BTS, I would never have got there. I was introduced to SB19. I've been listening to them for a few months, haven't I? And I've genuinely, no lie, really been enjoying listening to them. And I knew that they were monsters and they were beasts. But it wasn't until I heard Alamat that I could somehow put SB19 on a map, a very cloudy map. And then it hit me what this group is. I can't even go on to explain what that is, but it is something really special. Something that maybe one day I'll be able to put into words. It's not the right time yet. Thank you so much for telling me about all of these covers, these videos. I really appreciate you being on this ride with me, and I hope that you're enjoying watching this stuff with me as well. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe.